3, 2, 1.
Do this.
Rave it up.
Hey guys, it's RJ May from Breaking Bad.
Adam Savani from Step
It's
Up.
Keegan Allen from Pretty Little Liars.
Hi, this is Arthur Buttrose.
It's Cosentino.
It's Rob Mills.
Todd McKenney with Lauren Yates on Rave It Up.
Raving it up.
Rave it up.
Hashtag Lauren, Rave It Up.
Sorry.
Thank you, I like that
I heard
effect.
raving. We're raving it up.
Hey guys, it's Lauren Yates here, celebrity interviewer, entertainment reporter, and the host of this podcast, Rave It Up. Celebrity news, reviews, and interviews. If this is the first time you're listening, go check out our show's trailer on Apple Podcasts or Spotify to learn more about us. And make sure to follow us on social media to tell us what else you would like to hear from this podcast. We are under Rave It Up TV on Instagram, Rave It Up Show on Facebook, and our website is raveituptv.com. Now today, I thought it would be the perfect time to talk about our 2022. How should we start it off right? How should we make it different than 2021? With now being 2 weeks into 2022, I wanted to give you some tips today on how to plan your new year out. Now, I know a lot of people don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but that isn't what I'm talking about today anyway. I'm talking about goals, visions, and projects to make those goals come true. It's great to have a big dream, but as the saying goes, a dream without a plan is just a wish. Now, if you read my recent mini ebook, Staying Strong, Finding Inner Peace During Hard Times, you would already know a lot of this, but I'm also going to add to it today, so please stay tuned. If you haven't read the ebook and want a visual after this podcast episode, please visit our website, raveituptv.com. It's only $4.99, real cheap in my opinion, to make your dreams come true. I know a lot of people also think that they don't need to make any goals for the year, or don't even care. But I think you should. If you have some dreams or things you want to achieve sometime in your life, why not make them happen for yourself earlier rather than later? I know how fast life can go by when you're doing the day-to-day things, like going to work, looking after your family, maybe going to the gym, paying your bills, keeping your house and garden clean, having some sort of social life in there somewhere too. We all get busy, don't we? But instead of watching TV for hours every evening, or going out partying on a Saturday night, why not just put 1 hour aside for your goals and dreams and projects? Only 1 hour. Come on. We easily give an hour to social media or Netflix, don't we? And what does that really achieve? Except for maybe being jealous of your friends? Absolutely nothing. Let's think about this for a second. If you dedicate only 1 hour to your goals once a week, by the end of the year, you would have put in 52 hours. That's 52 hours invested in yourself and your future. Now think about it if you doubled it and did 2 hours every week. That is 104 hours by the end of the year. Now if you're really serious about this, do it at least 1 hour 3 times a week. That is 156 hours by the end of the year. Now, to start this whole process for you on what to do, I want you to firstly write up a life plan for yourself. Now, it doesn't have to be overly specific, but it will give your life some direction. This plan will also help you with your current goals. What is the point of setting a goal if you don't know what direction you want to go in and what you want to achieve in the big picture? I've changed my life plan several times. That is normal. We all change, we all evolve, our goals change. The vision for our life changes as we have new jobs and learn new things, meet new people, and experience the world more. I even came up with a new life plan during our second lockdown here in Sydney because I've already thought of some changes I want to implement into my life ever since COVID hit, and I'm sure you have too. Maybe you want to start your own business so you don't have to rely on someone else. Or maybe you want to create an online store so when your shop is closed, you still have money coming in. COVID has changed the way we do things now, right? Now, at the beginning of every year, instead of coming up with a New Year's resolution, I create my life plan and then I break it all up into smaller goals so I know that each and every day, week, month, and year, I'm working towards my bigger picture. Let me talk about what I do. I first write my life plan, as I mentioned. And then for my business side of things, I actually draw up a mind map of the many areas of Rave It Up I want to improve or implement. Now, you don't have to do this, but it is especially helpful if you own a business or just have many, many areas of your life. Maybe you work, maybe you go to university or college, maybe you have a hobby you do every week, a social life, maybe even a side hustle of your own. The list is endless. I love mind maps because I'm a visual person. If you're not, it might not be as helpful for you, but if you are a visual person, I really recommend it. And then I break my life plan up into smaller pieces, like I mentioned before. On a piece of paper, I do it on an A4, but you can do bigger if you like. I draw 4 boxes. I then write the following, 1 in each box. So in one box, in the top left-hand corner, I write 3 years, vision. Then on the top right-hand corner, I write 1 year, goals. The bottom left-hand corner, I write 90 days, projects. And then in the last box, the bottom right-hand corner, I write 1 week, actions. So I want you to write your biggest goals and dreams in your 3 years box, your vision. Write down how you would like your life to look in 3 years. You might want to be married, pregnant, moved out on your own, have your dream job, be making $100,000 a year, have a personal assistant, grow your business by 10 more employees. The sky is the limit. Actually, only you are the limit on yourself. Great quote there, isn't it? Now, in your 1 year box, I want you to write down where you think you would have to be in 1 year's time to be on the right track for your 3 year plan. What goals would you need to have already achieved? Who would you need to be? What would you need to be doing each day? What would you need to be reading? What amount of money would you need to be making? What would you need to have already achieved to be happy in 1 year's time? Now, in your 90 days box, write down the projects that you would need to do within the next 3 months to be on track for your 1 year plan. Can you see what we're doing here? We're taking your vision and bigger goals in your 3 year plan and breaking them up into smaller bite-sized pieces. It's a lot more doable now, isn't it? Not as overwhelming. And lastly, I put a post-it sticky note in your 1 week box. Then you write down what smaller actions you can take to help your 90-day projects. What can you do right now to help your goals become a reality? After the 1 week is up, you can just add another post-it sticky note on top of your last one until you reach your 90 days, or even afterwards, if it's helping. To make it even more interesting, I write a due date in the corner of every box on my piece of paper. Up to you whether you would like to do this too. Now look at your 4 boxes. Really look at it. Do you feel less overwhelmed and actually motivated to do them now? To be honest, it can be overwhelming if you're looking at your 3 year list and it feels so far away and unreachable, but it is your vision, so it should also motivate you. It should be the life you want to live. It is then best to look at the 90-day list because these are the projects you can achieve within the next 3 months. Keeps you on the right track and you don't feel like you have to do 100 things to get there. Just remember, moving forward, to break everything down into smaller pieces so you don't feel overwhelmed and to make the picture clearer. I hope this helps you plan your 2022 and beyond. If you have any questions, please let me know. I can be reached anytime on social media under Lauren Yates, Yeates, and on our website, raveituptv.com. I'd be happy to help. This year, I will actually be releasing a course all about this area of goal setting and planning your life out. So stay tuned for some more excitement on helping you live your best life, a life you can rave about. Next week, we will have another interview on this podcast, but I just wanted to start the new year off right with this helpful episode. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again next week. Remember to follow us on social media. We are at Rave It Up TV on Instagram and Rave It Up Show on Facebook, as well as our website, raveituptv.com. Now remember, before we go, you are loved and you are beautiful. Bye!